Hey, it's Empress LuxAse. I have a reading here for Jamie Foxx. I see growth and growing for him, so a lot of growth in Pisces or Pisces season. He also could be connected to an Aquarius or Aquarius season, could be significant, like Pisces is. I see him get messages from God. It may be some sort of messages about his kids as well. To my knowledge, I think he has 2 daughters. There is something about child support, but it doesn't have to be like, wanting to support his kids or supporting of kids. Somebody, I see some spiritual energy around him. He may be trying to figure out what he wants to do spiritually. I also see something about black magic. That doesn't have to be his energy. We know Hollywood is Hollywood. But it's like there's a spiritual energy around him. I think he's trying to figure out what he wants to do spiritually. There's something spiritual going on, and this is linked towards him feeling like he got away with Pandora. Like, the saying, Pandora's box, when you open Pandora's box is you never know what to expect. It opened for him, so now he's trying to figure out how to adjust to life after beating death. He got away from it, and it's something about spirituality that's helping him. There also is a pregnancy energy or abundance, and Capricorn seasons being highlighted, which is interesting because Capricorn in tarot is the devil. So it's like a battle between both sides of spirituality with him or around him. Spring is in reverse for him. Spring in this deck, in the Angel Ancestor deck, talks about seeing your seeds grow in reverse. So I don't know if he feels like I almost missed a chance on not seeing my kids grow. Like, spring reverse talks about issues with seeing your seeds grow. I look at this card as talking about your kids. It does talk about fertility as well. So it's something around that. I feel like he's really just trying to stay rooted and grounded. I am seeing a feminine energy connected to him. There is an energy of him just wanting to enjoy growth and reap rewards, abundance. Ladies, also fertility and abundance too. I wonder, does he have Gemini or Pisces somewhere in his chart? Because he has some the same messages as Remy and Papoose. With the tarot, the first thing he got is the Eight of Cups reversed. So this talks about him enjoying a good life, but also wanting to defend himself or defend something to do with who he is. I see him wandering around, possibly in some kind of regrets, traveling. I feel like he may be wanting to return to somewhere he left as well. There's also energy connected to that around financial insecurities, and that is linked towards some sort of unclear plans. This could be linking to wanting to relocate or a home situation, or something about a feminine energy. 4 of Wands also is someone overlooking their blessings, unstable foundation. I see 10 and 4 or 14. Now, connected towards this energy of him possibly, wandering around and having regrets, is linked towards this Emperor, which is a father figure or a boss figure or Aries. The Emperor is also someone who maybe lost the power they have, or has a tendency of challenging authority or misusing their power. This also talks about prejudice or something being unjust. The Emperor could be authority too. So there's some kind of regret he has with this energy. He could be having regrets about how he was as a father or a father figure to him or someone that he looked up to. Or has he had a run-in with authority? I don't know. That's interesting. With the financial insecurities, that is linked towards this death energy, which is Scorpio. Death is in reverse. So this talks about you like at a standstill and disappointed, and also worried and resisting a change. It's like you're stuck in the past and you refuse to accept some kind of ending. Now, connecting with the unclear plans, there's a 3 of Cups reverse, which talks about some overindulgence. You're partying too much. You're doing them freaky kind of parties. Yeah, I know what the freaky kind of parties is. It's also looking back at past relationships where betrayal or some ish happened. This talks about people you're not cool with no more, celebrating something prematurely within the social group, or maybe something on social media. Looking at this at another way, there's like regrets. Well, I think I looked at all the messages I can get. There's like he's regretting something, but almost thinking about, can I return back to that energy? Like something's at a standstill. He's resisting some kind of change. I see 43 or 34. Jamie Foxx, what you was up to? Give me 3 more. See, Aries energy and the Scorpio energy. Or refusing to accept that he almost died. Like almost feeling like he's lost some kind of power. Clarify. Like he's being led astray. Some sort of wrong action was taken. Needing to make a choice. And seeing something about prioritizing and focusing. But some kind of financial instability. Two of Cups reverse, something being a loss of balance, a separation linked towards a relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic. I'm seeing the number 2 being highlighted. And Knight of Pentacles. This is being dedicated and persevering. Knights are slow energy, and this is linked with finances. I'm also seeing a feminine energy too. Then he has the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. It's almost feeling like he is being sacrificed. The Hangman talks about something being stagnant, something not moving. Also talks about him possibly feeling like self-sacrifice. Like this also talks about spiritual growth. Or like a prophecy taking place. Like almost he's resisting the change. So I don't know if he wasn't a spiritual person. Some people don't believe in God and stuff like that. They just go through life. But it's almost like the changes he's going through is forcing him. Almost like, okay, I have to just submit to this. Like, I can't keep resisting this ending. Like, his trust is being tested. The Hangman also talks about suffering, a new perspective, and something being unconventional. The number 12 is being highlighted. But looking at the Hangman is literally a man hanging. It feels like he feels like he's being sacrificed. And it's almost like, why me? Why me? Like, why was I chose for this? Why did this have to happen to me? It's like that saying, you're not supposed to question God, but some of us still do it. That's interesting. But something dealing with him is not moving. Like, it almost feels like you haven't learned the lesson yet. That's what that feels like. Like stuff, you know, if you believe in God, sometimes God will let stuff continue to happen to you until you finally learn the lesson. And you be like, I learned the lesson, but you really didn't learn the lesson. So that's interesting. Let's see if I can get you more messages for him. He was around some parties, y'all. I don't want to say some Diddy parties. Something about being immature when it comes to his demands linked towards his career. See the letter P. Oh, I should ask, how is Jamie Foxx's relationship with Diddy? Thank you. Ace of Cups just talks about number 1 being highlighted, a new relationship, a new beginning, some sort of new cup of emotion between these two. Also, spirituality, health, creativity, something positive, potential, intuition. Clarify. There's a newness in their relationship, at least on his part. 8 of Swords, obviously someone being locked up. Oh, the 8 of Swords came out twice. This is interesting. Almost 8-8. Both of the locked up cards came out. 8 of Swords talks about being mentally imprisoned, feeling bound or stuck, playing victim mentality. It is someone being in prison or self-imprisonment. Jamie Foxx has some fears and anxiety with his relationship with Diddy. For both of these cards to come out, both 8 of Swords came out. Somehow he feels like he's locked in, dealing with his relationship with Diddy. I'm seeing 188. That's interesting. Bad news. Bad news. We're trying to offer him some kind of emotion. I see another man that could be a fire sign, Leo, Sag, or Aries, or maybe something about this season. A issue, a conflict with money, not united. Feel like you're an outcast or being ostracized by your relationship with Diddy. Feeling weak by this connection with the Strength reverse. Something's nearing the end with this connection. And the Fool reverse talks about you're being too quick, you're being stupid, you're being thoughtless, you're being a coward, you're not really thinking about this new beginning. Don't rush into this new beginning. And that's connected with the Lover's energy, which is a connection, a relationship